Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. I got 3 huge boxes here, which means all of my RC items from that huge online auction that took place about a month ago have arrived. So I don't want to waste any more time because there's really a lot to get to in this video, so let's start unboxing. Alright, we have box number 1, and I'm going to be very honest, I did open these boxes to peek in to see what I had and see how it was organized, just so I could organize how I was going to present you all this information. And this is parts. The long box that you saw before that was going all the way across the table, those were built kits. And then the box that was right here, the big tall square one, that has the new Unbox kits inside. I did not take them out. I just opened up the box like this just to kind of sift through a little bit and see what I had. So let's see what's in here. And I want to assume these are the parts to the Big Boss that I didn't win in the, well, I didn't win any Big Boss built RCs, but I did win the parts that went along with what I had hoped to win, and so now I have all these Big Boss parts here. So I've already had people reaching out to me saying, yo man, could I get the chrome this and the chrome that, and let me just enjoy what I have for the channel, right? That's, you know, and then we'll see from there if I could ever get my hands on the Big Boss, and then, I don't know, whatever. Alright, so take this off, and there's going to be a lot of garbage in this video, so alright, got a brown paper bag, which I was kind of wondering what this was. Oh, alright, let me move this off to the side over here. So the brown paper bag right over here. This is... okay. These are, well, this is the charger, and this is the humpback Tamiya battery. This was new, never used. It was still wrapped up. Let's take this out, get a quick look at it. Oh, keep this in good condition. You even have the directions in here, and then, oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's super clean. Has the spare connector right over there. That is awesome. Awesome. Nice silver chrome sticker. Never used. That's sweet. That's going to make a nice addition to my collection, to my showcase. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side. Going to put this... I'll package this back up after in a second. I'm going to put this off, and then you have the charger here. Nice. I'm not going to take the charger out and display it, but the box next to it would be pretty nice. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, put this back in, and then we'll move on quickly to the parts in here. Okay, we got plenty, and I mean plenty of, oh my god, I didn't realize there were that many in here. That's a set right there of High Rider Corvette, Big Boss, Big Brute tires, I think. Double Dare tires. That's another set right there. These seem to be in, I want to say, decent condition. I mean, no wear on the actual tires themselves, but the chrome has actually pitted a little bit on some of these. And I thought there were actually 2 sets in this lot. It's actually, goodness, a whole nother, oh my goodness. It's like a whole nother set in here. It's a whole nother set. These ones are a little, I want to say, you know, chipped around the edges, this set right over here. But some of these other sets, I mean, there's a few in here that look brand new, like never used, just, you know, 3 sets of tires. And one rogue tire in here. So, I got 1, 2, 3, and then a spare. A lot of tires in here. Oh, something in here that just kind of struck my eye. Keys. There's a set of keys in here. Could these be the keys to that mythical barn that held all of these RCs at one point? I don't know, but they're the exact same key. Maybe it was a key to the barn. Maybe it was a key to one of the machines on his farm. I don't know, but I got a set of keys here. So, all right. We have in here, I really want to try to enjoy this, but I also don't want my video for you guys to be very, very long. So definitely have a whole assortment of used parts in here. I see motors in here. They look like they were used. Pull one of these out of here. Yeah, the Le Mans stock 05R motor that came with, I know, the High Rider Corvette, I believe. some hubs in here. I don't know. I have to look through here to see if there's enough to actually build. See, there's some dog bones in here, or the plastic hexes for the outdrives on here. The chrome light bar. Got two of those. This one seems to be in much better condition than this one. Yeah, a couple. The motor. Somebody reached out to me about this. It's not in the greatest condition, but I don't know. Maybe I'll consider parting with it. A couple people are probably going to reach out to me about that. Again, a whole assortment. Chassis with the original mechanical speed controller in there. The top to the chassis. I know there's a gearbox somewhere in here. Here's a gearbox. This is all for the High Rider Corvette or Big Boss. So there you go. It looks like it's all used. Definitely all used. Oh, this is pretty cool. Max Tracks. This is a... What is this? Heavy duty steel gear set. Oh wow, this is for the gearbox. It's like a whole replacement gear set for the Big Boss or High Rider Corvette. It's got some weight to it. Also have some universals from Thorpe for that. Got a painted bumper. Got a lot going on here. A lot of spare parts. Oh wait, another light. What's that? A whole other gearbox. Yeah, definitely a lot to sit through. Here's another gearbox right here. Looks like it wasn't even... The gears in here look like they weren't even used. But the gearbox itself looks a little beat up. I don't know. And, oh, some grills. I think this is for a Double Dare right over here. The black grill for the Nissan Double Dare. That looks brand new, like never used. So that's pretty cool. Rear bumper, never used. I think a second rear bumper, never used. Or maybe it's part of the front bumper. Oh, and then I have, wow. This grill, I think, for the Big Boss, looks like it was used, but it's still in really good condition. There's some pitting of the chrome on there, but this one, wow, this one was never used. This was for the Big Boss front, never used, and I think this is a chrome grill that goes underneath it. I don't know, or is that the Double Dare? Is this all for the Double Dare? For the Double Dare? Or the Big Boss? I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head, but if it's for the Big Boss, and that's awesome, because this is, I'm going to take this and put this off to the side, wrap this up with some bubble wrap, because these are hard to come by in this condition. So I'll throw some pictures up in the corner, but happy about that. All right, so I'm going to cut right here, clean this mess up, throw everything back in the box, and then I'll be right back with that super long box with some of the built kits that are inside of it. All right, on to box number 2. Got a couple kits that are already built, vintage. Probably a couple other little things in here. I don't know what's what in here because it's all wrapped up within the box, but I'll start with this guy right here. All right, so I'm gonna take the box and put it on the floor. Actually, you know what? Let me just take everything out. Body, put that there. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. You know it's not gonna be fun putting this up all the way after. Got a lot of good bubble wrap now. Okay, yes. All right, this is the Blackfoot that had the Sassy chassis, the aluminum chassis on here. It looks like it has the Kyosho Ultima shocks and has a nice chrome bumper. I'll get that scuffed up in no time. And what else we have in here? Oh, I couldn't even tell from the pictures. I was like, where's the servo in here? But apparently the servo is, you know, sitting on the chassis, and then on top of the servo you have the ESC. I didn't even realize that. And then Yeah, we have the receiver right up here, and then we have a Tower Hobbies legal action motor. So that's pretty cool. And then, just to make sure, yeah, I think these are C's, aluminum directional wheels. I definitely, let's see. They don't feel like plastic. Definitely think they are. And I'm looking at the backs of them, and yeah, if these were like IMEX wheels, they would be not aluminum plated on the back. They would be almost like the the plastic finish on the back and just chrome plated on the front. These front and back, these are definitely C's wheels. Nice, and these are Duratrax Diamond pattern tires, something like that. I don't know, Phil was telling me. So yeah, this is gonna be, oh my god, the suspension on here, it's like night and day to my Blackfoot. I have a stock 2016, I think it's 2016 re-release. The suspension on here is just so much better, so much better than what I have on mine. All right, yeah, this is awesome. This is the one I wanted. This was an entire lot right here. This was the one I wanted. All right, well, you know, rather than waste some time, like I just did with unpackaging everything, I'm just gonna keep cutting back and forth. I'm gonna open up the next thing, and I'll be right back. All right, so 20 minutes later, a lot of unwrapping. Here's what I have. This was one lot right here. Now I already opened this up and unwrapped it and showed everyone. This is the one with the sassy chassis and the aluminum shocks from the Kyosho Ultima, I want to say. So, but this is the original body that came with it. This is an original Blackfoot. It has all the Ford badging. Okay, the chrome is in excellent condition, almost as if it was never ran or scuffed up or anything. So my plan was to repaint this, but now after looking at the body in person and being able to tell the color, I want to say is a dark maroon. I don't know. My wife's an art teacher. She's a color theorist, so I'm going to ask her what this color is. But it's very, very dirty, but I think it'll clean up nicely. The paint is very smooth on here. So I'm just going to keep it as is for right now and just clean this up and get it up and running and get it out on the track. But I think, yeah, I don't know, the color, I don't have anything like this in my collection. So, you know, the color wasn't so great in the pictures, and I was like, what is that, a brown? It wasn't very appealing, but now that I have this in person and I'm looking at this, I kind of like it. It's just very, very dusty. So we'll get that cleaned up, and we'll do a whole featured episode on this original Blackfoot with the sassy chassis and this body and all that stuff. So I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move this guy into the middle over here. I don't even know what this is. I mean, I know it's a lunchbox body. And again, painted black. Can't even get the antenna through here. There you go. It's actually really smooth. Again, I was planning on painting this or repainting this body, but I think this body will clean up nicely too. And I'll get some stickers on here, maybe some custom stickers on here, maybe an RC retro van or something. Yeah, that was pretty cheesy. I don't know, but this, I've never seen anything like this before. I have no clue what this is, other than from what I could tell, I want to say it has some kind of Kyosho parts on here. It has the rails like the Scorpion or like the Beetle over here, trailing arms on here. Looks like it has Kyosho shocks. I don't know, I keep smacking myself in the face with this antenna. This isn't no plastic antenna, it's a freaking metal. Oh. That was not on purpose. That literally just slipped out of my hand. All right, so yeah, it has Tower Hobby servo in here. It's very rickety and loose in the front. I don't know if everything is just loose and I gotta tighten it up, or it's just, I don't know if this was like a custom built, like a Frankenstein kind of thing. This box right here is all glued together. I have no clue. No clue. It doesn't. The wheels don't even turn on here. I don't know. Sounds okay. I don't know. I think it's predominantly all Kyosho parts. But I don't know. I've never seen these wheels and these tires before, and I don't know. Definitely some kind of I want to say carbon fiber chassis piece right over here that's inside here that looks like it was broke off just to keep all this together. I don't know. Again, probably something very different or pieced together like a Frankenstein. I'm not sure. There's not even like a battery holder on here. It's just the batteries tied on over here, and I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Phil was telling me he thinks it's forgot the name of it. I'll post it at the bottom, but something to do with like this chassis plate right over here. Kind of looks like some kind of weird brand I never even heard of. That maybe they only came out with like one RC. He was telling me, so I'll post some pictures up there and put a description right along the bottom over here. But yeah, I don't know. This looks like a challenge to me to get this up and running. So I don't know. I mean, I'll go over it. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll definitely do an episode on this and clean it up and just try to get it running somewhat, because I don't know, this looks to be in kind of rough condition. So, not really, you know, these two over here I didn't particularly care for. It was this one that I really wanted, but hey, these all three came together. And speaking of the last one, this is again another. This is an original Blackfoot, and I'll probably just end up taking this apart and using it for spares. It has the, I know the re-release came with oil-filled shocks, but these are the original Pogo shocks on here. The front have completely different shocks that I've never even seen before, and these don't even move. So I'll definitely take this apart for spares, especially this right over here. This little piece right here, I've gone through like 2 of these already. I cracked one and had to buy another one, and then I cracked that one, and then Joe, who has so many spares when it comes to Blackfoots and frogs, gave me one, and now I have this one just in case. So like I said, spares, tires are okay, kind of hard. Whatever, it is what it is. And the body obviously is the original Blackfoot body. Somebody will want this. I mean, eventually, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm definitely gonna take the light bar over here and sand this down and repaint it for this Blackfoot over here. But I don't think I'll be holding on to this. If anything, I might take the grill off of here and just put it on here for when I run it. So this way I don't mess this grill up. But yeah, we'll see. Got a lot of thinking to do ahead of me about what I'm gonna do with all of this. But this is what I wanted right here. I'm glad I got it. All right, now I'm gonna go wash my hands because they're filthy, and I'm gonna put this away, and we're gonna move on to the new Unbox kits. Okay, before we get to the main event, which is the unboxing of the new kits, or the new Unbox kits, or the new Unbox vintage kits, whatever you want to call them, I also got, I just want to show these off first, these tapestry or banners from Tamiya back in the day. So this one, pretty cool, MRC of the Hot Shot. That's pretty awesome. It's a little messed up in the corner over here, right in this area. It looks a little faded, but yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool one day to hang up. You know, just gotta get it ironed. Maybe the dry cleaners can clean it. It's a little stained up here, but regardless, it's still, you don't see these too often, so I think that'll be pretty cool. That's awesome. And then I'll just put this down for a second. Then we have, ooh, unrolling it. You know what that says, right? And you can tell by the color what this is. It's pretty cool. This is a Tamiya. I haven't seen one of these for sale. I have seen over in what was it, Andy Robinson's racing channel. He has one of these in the back, going across like this. But oh man, this is really dirty. This is dirtier than I thought. What the hell is on there? I don't know. maybe the dry cleaners can get this clean. If I can get this pole out over here, I might have to cut the string and get the pole out and then ask them to clean off this and iron it for me, but I think that'll be pretty cool, right? So I was gonna go put this over my shoulders, kind of like this. Oh, it's so dirty. So dirty. All right, doesn't matter. It's Tamiya. I love it. Okay, now on to unboxing the new Unbox kits. On to box number 3. It's kind of big. I think I'm gonna take this off the table because I'm not gonna be able to pull the kits out. So I know what you're thinking. This box is pretty big for 2 kits. Because I know that when I put the video out, it's heavy too. I put the video out right after that auction. I said I won 2 new Unbox kits, but truth is I won 3. And I didn't even realize I won a 3rd one. I know it seems a little far-fetched, but here's the deal. I was watching the auction for a couple hours. I won 1 kit, and about an hour later I won the 2nd kit, which was a Kyosho Triumph, which I spent a lot of money on, and my wife happened to be sitting right next to me on the couch. And when she heard how much money I spent on that kit, she's like, "You're crazy." And so I was like, "Oh, I'm done for right now." And I shut the laptop off and I said, "I'm gonna go out and run a couple errands." And I was out for about a half an hour to about an hour. And you know, the auction went on for many more hours thereafter. But I guess when I was out, one of the many kits I pre-bid on with my max bid came up right after the Kyosho Triumph. Like literally, I won the Kyosho Triumph. My wife heard how much money I spent on it. I closed my computer and left. I think it was like 6 or 7 lots right after the Kyosho Triumph, and I was already out the door by that point. I guess nobody outbid my max bid. So while I was out, unknowingly, I won a 3rd kit. I didn't even know because in my watch list, it doesn't tell you what you won, it just tells you what you're watching. And so the very next day after the auction, I put together that whole video of everything that I knew I won, shared it all with you, and then like 3 days later, I get an invoice, like an unpaid invoice. "You owe us this amount of money." And I was like, that seems a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. And I started looking down the invoice, and I was like, "Oh, I won that too." So I figured I'd just wait to this video when I got everything physically in front of me to share all that with you. So yes, I got 3 new Unbox kits, and that 3rd kit isn't anything super special, but it's something that I thought was pretty cool, and I would love to have on the channel and add to my collection. So let's just get this box open. Now, here's the other thing. All these kits, I didn't really like open them up and look at them in too much detail, but I did take them out of the box already, unwrap them with the bubble wrap just to save some time. So the first kit that many of you know is the Kyosho Triumph that I won. There was only 1 Kyosho Triumph in this whole lot, this whole auction. It's a new Unbox kit. It's a new Unbox kit. Oh, kids are running around upstairs again. Wait, hold on, time out. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, but the kids were running around like crazy upstairs, which meant only one thing. The wife came home from grocery shopping, which means I had to help her in with all the groceries. And also the kids were on their iPads when they weren't supposed to be. But that's how I get them to be quiet while I'm down here filming. All right, anyways, back to the Kyosho Triumph. Yes, this was the kit. This was the new Unbox kit that I really, really wanted during the auction. And one of the things that stuck out to me right away when I unboxed this or took it out of the box was how small this kit is. It's tiny. Look at it. I mean, I have a couple of those Kyoshos, the re-releases from the Legendary series, and those came in like full-size boxes. But this is tiny. Look at that. All right, well, I'm going to open it up. Not going to spend too much time unboxing this because this is going to have a standalone unboxing video where I go through everything, inventory, to make sure it's all there. Then there's going to be a build series, and then, of course, we're going to get it out of the Port Royal Raceway for some fun. So there's going to be a lot of Triumph videos coming out on the channel. All right, so there you go. Very simple inside. No blistering packaging. Got your body down here, your wing, and everything comes in this box. And there's some weight to this box because everything is in here. And this is the first time I'm opening this up, and right away a tire falls out. I mean, it looks like everything is in here. I mean, this box is packed, like packed. And then we have the upper chassis plate right over here. So yeah, I want to say I feel pretty confident that this whole kit is here. Nothing is missing, but won't know for sure until we do an unboxing video and we inventory everything, and that'll be coming up soon on the channel. So the box is in pretty good condition. You have a Habaco sticker right over here. You had some kind of sticker that was over here, probably the price tag of whatever hobby shop was selling it, and they tore it off. And then I think one of the panels over here ripped open, so there's some clear tape over here. But altogether, I'm definitely going to hold on. This is one of the kits that I will hold on to the box for display purposes after I build this. So, and I'm going to do box art. I don't know what blue it's going to be, but it's going to be a shade of blue. So, all right, so we're going to put this over here for right now. All right, so the next new Unbox kit is that kit that I was telling you about that I didn't even realize I won until I got the invoice a couple days after the auction. So we have a Tamiya Ford SVT F150 Lightning. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm getting more into the whole on-road RC thing, so you know, I thought this would be cool to add to the collection. I do have a TL01, and this is based on the TL01 chassis, but I just really like the look of it, and I thought it would be cool. I'm going to go box art on this one. I'm going to do it up red, and as you can see on the side, they have one right over here, and I think it looks pretty awesome. The wheels and tires on here are really cool. The black tinted windows. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a cool one to add to the collection, so I'm looking forward to that. So this will be an unbox. There'll be a build and there'll be a run, so you know, you'll see a lot of this later on the channel as well. So pretty cool. And this is a nice surprise winning this, you know, not realizing I won it and then I won it. So, all right. Anyways, on to the next one. All right, the third kit that I won in that auction. Just some bubble wrap in between these kits. Is a Tamiya Ferrari F40. I mean, I really wanted this kit. This kit and the Kyosho Triumph were in my top tier of RCs. Yes, I organized all the kits that I wanted to bid on into tiers, and the Triumph was #1 in my top tier, along with this kit right over here. I mean, how can you not want one of these? I mean, for me, growing up in the 80s, supercars, hanging posters in your bedroom. You know, you either had a Lamborghini or a Ferrari poster, whether it was a Ferrari Testarossa or a Ferrari F40 or a Lamborghini Countach, the white one. So dope. Right, that's a word from the 90s right there. Anyways, so what made this kit rather appealing to me is that it comes with a finished body. So there's no painting, no stickering. It comes totally complete. All you gotta do is put the chassis together, and there's no chance of me messing it up. So, and then having to deal with the guilt, like, paint run, or a smudge, or a sticker's not in the right place. So, nicely packaged. I mean, no blistering, but all your parts come in these nice 2 boxes right over here. And we're going to lift this up right over here. The wheels, very detailed wheels, very realistic, awesome. That's a nice little touch right there. And then, of course, the F40 body, all painted, all stickered up. It's just spectacular. I know you're probably catching the glare off the plastic with the lights, and probably like, take it out of the box. And no, I'm not going to right now. I'm going to leave it in the plastic because we are going to do an unboxing video of this, and of course a build, and of course eventually get it out for some action footage. But yeah, this is just a beauty right here. This is really nice. I'm really looking forward to this build and just plopping this body right on. It's awesome. Awesome. All right, got a tree right over here, parts, mostly everything I want to say is in here. Got a manual. Why am I showing you all this? I said I'm going to do an unboxing at another time. Put this all back in. Put this all back in. All right, awesome. All right, so I'll put that back in, close this up, put this back in, and the box itself is in really good condition. Little dusty. You could definitely see from my angle a lot of swirl marks on here. It looks like other boxes were sitting on top of here, being moved around, and kind of left like little swirls in here. But you know, I am going to keep the box for this one. Again, one of the few RCs that I will keep the box, you know, intact for. A lot of them, I throw the boxes away or just cut them up, and I keep like a panel of the box to one day maybe put up on the wall. But this one I will keep in the box. So yeah, that's really it. Let me grab these two over here. A Triumph and the Ford. To be a Ford. Very nice, awesome. And that's a wrap for this video. That's it. That's all those built kits, all the, banners, all the new Unbox kits that I got from that huge online auction. I'm super happy with what I received. And there's going to be a lot of great content that's going to go way into the future, because really a lot to be built here and to restore and get up and running. So, all right, well, thank you for sticking with me through this very lengthy video and sharing in my excitement and all these new additions to the channel. Thank you for your support. And of course, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care now.